It was right here on this ramp in front of me where the accident happened. The officer got out of his car and proceeded to attack the driver of the other car. The suspect was brought here to Zone 2, and detectives are still trying to piece together what set the man over the edge. Once again, thousands of people have shown up to watch the game on the big screen here at Mellon Arena. The Pittsburgh Penguins taking on Montreal in a race for the Stanley Cup. Now, we're told that the low voter turnout today could have something to do with the bad weather, but it also could have something to do with the fact that the last election was the presidential election and people were more focused on voting in general. There was no shortage of angry residents at today's City Council meeting, but City Council President Doug Shields says that they have a reason to be angry at the way that this permit was obtained.
They marched down the streets of Oakland with a message.
Keep Braddock open! Keep Braddock open!
The final closure is scheduled to happen this week.
We're out here because UPM is continuing the practice of closing small community hospitals and then using it later on down the road to their own advantage. And we are just going to make a stand.
Protesters include nearby business owners who say the hospital is vital to the depressed area of Braddock.
They have waged war on us, and we're going to defend ourselves, and we're going to defend the community, and we're going to fight.
When the group tried to deliver a letter to Pitt's Chancellor Mark Nordenberg, they were met by a Pitt police officer. They know realistically minds won't be changed.
And even if they close, which they plan to do this coming week, we will never stop fighting. This is something that we will not quit. We'll continue to rally. We have other things planned.
Protesters say that the hospital closing its doors would not only be a danger to the health of the citizens, but also to the region's economy. In Oakland, Jamie Ward, Channel 4 Action News. Fresh from his meeting with Ben Roethlisberger yesterday, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is here in Pittsburgh. He's presenting Steelers owner and ambassador to Ireland Dan Rooney with the AFL-CIO's Citizen of the Year award. But tonight, the question on everyone's mind is what's in store for Big Ben.
We met for a couple of hours and we had a good discussion. I think he understands how important the personal conduct policy is to the NFL, and I hope he has a better understanding how important it is for everybody in the league.
Rooney would not go into detail about the situation, saying that his son and current Steelers president Art Rooney would be better suited to address the matter.
You know, I'm in Ireland, and I know that it's a serious matter, and we have good people. Art, Mike Tomlin, and Kevin Colbert, they're all, involved. They're doing a good job, so they'll handle it.
Goodell tells Action News that his close relationship with the Rooneys will have no bearing on his decision concerning Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger.
You can't take things personally in the NFL. What you've got to do is understand that we have a very high standard for the conduct for everybody involved with the NFL, whether it's a player, a coach, a commissioner, and that we all are held to that high standard. And it's something that I believe in firmly. We owe that to our fans, we owe that to our partners, and it's something that we'll continue to reinforce.
Goodell says he has no timetable as to when he'll make the decision on Roethlisberger's punishment. He says that he will make the announcement whenever he's ready. From downtown, Jamie Ward, Channel 4 Action News. 3 police officers hurt, 4 people arrested after a fight between a bunch of girls grows into an all-out street brawl. Witnesses tell us 2 girls from Steel Valley Middle School had been fighting most of the day and ended up here on 16th Street in Homestead after dismissal. Eventually, a large crowd was in the street.
But I just saw a whole bunch of people down here, and cops from everywhere, West Mifflin, Baldwin, started coming.
Police tell us one of the girls involved in the brawl called her dad for help. He arrived with his son, who began hitting the other girl involved in the fight. When the officers tried to stop it, that's when the father jumped in. Police tased him, and the father and son are now facing felony charges. The girls, who we cannot identify because of their ages, were released to their mothers. Now, a spokesperson for the school district could not confirm if the girls were students at Steel Valley Middle School, like witnesses told us, but did tell us the school has a zero-tolerance policy. If it turns out that they were students, they will be disciplined, possibly suspended. Well, police in Aruba say they will search again for missing American teenager Natalie Holloway. The announcement comes after the release of an underwater photo taken by a Pennsylvania couple on vacation.